one thing we need to do, Dave, before we move on is the community quiz. The name Dave. Dave the name.
Oh, okay. We can do that now, are we?
Yeah, I think we want to know that. Do you want to explain what?
Yes, absolutely.
Thing you promised to allow the community to do last month, and what happened?
So my PSN username currently is Ravis7257, which is rubbish for two reasons. Firstly, well, three reasons. Firstly, it's just a bit rubbish. Secondly,
what is it? Ravis?
It's rubbish because it's
Ravis7257.
What's it
I
mean?
really hope it ends up being Ravis 7258.
Well, funnily enough, Tumshi suggested that, which was fantastic. When I suggested these, he suggested that. It's got 2/3 of my phone number in it, which is not great from
internet. So
data security point of view.
And internets, if you didn't know that, you do now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really worried about our two listeners fucking hacking me.
Well, I know those two listeners.
Yeah. And thirdly, nobody can pronounce it properly. Ravis, Ravi, Ravi. Digi says Ravi, Ravis. It's Ravis, and I have to keep saying it's Ravis.
Digi does it in the kind of French, Ravi.
Ravi. So it had to go. So I put a call out for the community to come up with some suggestions for a new one, and there was a great response.
There was loads, wasn't there?
There was,
yeah, which was fantastic.
It has literally been our best piece of content in an entire year. There was more comments on this than there was added every other comment together.
So what I've done, and I've had a bit of shit from the last couple of months on the wheel, haven't I? So we've got a new wheel. That's a little spoiler to drop in. So the old wheel of games has been repurposed one more time, and it is now the wheel of names. And
Brilliant. Dave, we still require a wheel of games, though.
Yeah, there is a wheel of games.
Right, okay.
Have you stuck every single name on that wheel?
No, I've picked my top 5.
Oh, okay.
So I picked my 5 favourites.
You should have just had them all on a big wheel.
Right,
the rules got a little bit loose around that, and you got a bit nervous, didn't you? I think it was, we didn't lock it down. We should have locked.
What I said was I would guarantee that I would have one of the names that was suggested.
Yeah, fine. We let you get away with that.
That's driving Miss Davy, are you?
No,
you're not having that.
That's not
driving Miss Davy is brilliant. Do you want to read out some of the better ones?
I'll give you the top 5 then.
Well, not the top 5. They're the ones you're willing to adopt.
I absolutely loved Joe Cooper's suggestion of Dave me a packer, I'll be back for breakfast.
Probably too long though, unfortunately.
It is too. It's a 16 character maximum. So that's a shame. Somebody, I can't remember, said Ian. Which is not great. Death by Dave was a good one. I like that, but I thought it's not.
In the menus was that?
It's not really appropriate because I don't really kill people. So that's not really great. There were loads. So thank you to everyone that suggested something. I'll reveal the 5 now then that are on the wheel. Do you want to see the wheel actually whilst I do it? That's probably best, isn't it?
Yep. Go on.
Let's do that.
I don't know whether I'm going to video this one, Dave, but yeah, we'll give it a go.
All right, shoot.
No, I don't know.
Right.
Okay. So we've got. So it's the wheel of names now, as you can see at the top.
Literally, Steve just edited it like that. Brilliant.
So we'll just spin around. So we've got the first one, I'll be back, which I quite like.
Nice. Have you checked these available, by the way?
No, but we can fuck about with capitals and lowercase, and do you know what I mean? There's a way around it now. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. So I'll be back, which was suggested by a guy called Farouk, who lives just down the road from me, actually. doesn't listen to the podcast though, so fuck him. And if he has decided to start listening this month, sorry, mate.
Thank you very much.
But so there's A will be back. I'll come to that one in a minute. Actually, the last one because I've cheated slightly. Right, Dave Southall suggested "God, Dave, rock and roll to you,"
Okay.
which I thought was great, but that again was too many characters, so I've had to kind of trim it down a bit. So
Okay.
Has you gone Prince? You gone Prince on us to you at the end.
Rock is spelled R-O-K, roll is spelled R-O-L, and we've got a 2 and a U on the end.
Fair
so
enough. We all know how
it
that
just
works.
about
That's right.
it just about fits.
Just about fits. Good. Okay.
Martin has come up with cadaver, but it's got Dave in it. And considering the amount of time I spend in games dead, I thought that was quite good, actually.
That is good. That is good.
So that's on there. Then we've got Dave Station, which I really like. That's the Dave Southall special. So fair play to Dave. He's chucked loads in, Dave.
He's got
to play on your favourite channel, Babe Station, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of that. Right.
I hadn't thought of that.
I thought it was like PlayStation. I didn't think it was Babe Station. I thought it was PlayStation.
Oh, dear.
That makes more sense.
This is a gaming podcast, fellas, isn't it?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's not a pay-per-view soft porn fucking podcast.
It is definitely not that. If you're here for that, I'm afraid you're wasting an hour of your time.
You're disappointed, yeah. Right, and the other one. So Adam Boyne suggested in the menus.
Yep.
James Yarwood sat there, suggested Menu Man, and Joe Middleton suggested Dave in the menu. So I've kind of amalgamated those three.
How have you amalgamated them?
Well,
I see.
Man in the menus.
Why couldn't you have Dave in the menus?
Man in the menus.
Not too many.
I want that one to win. That one.
It should just be that one.
I'm looking at the man in the menus.
Fair enough.
I'm hoping that he'll change his ways.
Oh,
so,
dear God, Dave.
so man in the menus is in there. Yeah.
Was that? I've just wondered. I wonder if that was Michael Jackson talking about himself, changing his ways.
Well,
okay, right, okay. Right.
on.
Hopefully, there was enough of a pause there to edit out that discussion.
So my new PlayStation. So much thanks to everyone because it was fantastic response.
Oh, does the winner get a prize?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as you sort that out, Stu, they'll get it. I'm sure. So. So thanks to everyone, especially the people that have made it to the final 5. And we're going to spin now and determine what my new PSN name and Twitter handle and loads of different names that I've got digitally will be. So I'll just change everything to whatever it comes up.
And you've got to commit to this. There's no going back. This is what you're doing.
Listen, I'm happy with any of those.
Okay, right.
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah, okay, Cadaver 2578. I am
going to lose the numbers.
You won't.
Because it's because that's the thing to do. Right, so are we ready? We're going to spin, okay?
Yep. Go. 3,
2, 1.
Sure destiny.
Come on.
I'm quite nervous.
And
And
my
my new game is.
It is
Man in the menus.
Yes.
Yeah,
Love it.
fantastic. Oh, is it though? I did like I'll be back. No, it was Man in the menus. I've got to stick by it. So
definitely. And that's the way I wanted, really. So
there we are.
So who contributed to that particular name?
Well, that was a bit of an amalgamation.
Yeah. So there was. Would you say?
So Adam Boyne in the menus, Joe Middleton, Dave in the menus, James contributed Menu Man. So it's an amalgamation of those, really. Man in the menus. So that's my new PSN name. I'll change that over just as soon as I work out how to do it.
Yeah.
About two years then.
Yeah, I'll change all that over. So next time you're on, Ravis 7257 is dead. Long live Man in the menus.
Man in the menus.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Man in the menus.
Thank you very much.
Let's see if it now changes. If Man in the menus is just as shit as Ravis 25 whatever.
You can't mispronounce Man in the menus. Can you?
Can't. Depends whether you accidentally misspell it because you only get one chance to change it.